If you are over 60, something invisible is happening inside your body right now. Each minute, millions of your cells are aging, not just on the surface, but deep within the DNA itself. Your cells are losing their ability to repair, protect, and renew, and scientists can actually see it happen under a microscope. This isn't a theory. It is measurable, predictable, and reversible. In 2009, 3 Nobel Prize-winning doctors uncovered what truly controls how long we live, and it has almost nothing to do with genetics or luck. They found a built-in timer inside every human cell that decides whether your body stays young or begins to decline. Their discovery changed everything we thought we knew about aging. Make sure to watch until the end, because I'll reveal exactly what these doctors found, the simple daily foods that keep this longevity switch turned on, and why most people unknowingly turn it off before age 70. How old are you? Where are you watching from? And what's one thing you want to stay strong for in the years ahead? Tell us in the comments. I love reading every answer. Now, let's begin with the first Nobel discovery. The hidden caps that decide how long your cells can live. Nobel discovery number 1. Telomeres, the biological clock of life. In 2009, Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn, Dr. Carol Gerder, and Dr. Jack Sac won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for discovering telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes that determine how long your cells can live. Imagine the plastic tips on a shoelace. When those tips fray, the lace starts to unravel. That's exactly what happens inside your body when telomeres shorten. Each time a cell divides, those telomeres become slightly shorter. When they become too short, the cell stops dividing and begins to malfunction. This is what scientists call cellular aging. For seniors, that means slower healing, muscle weakness, thinning skin, and declining immunity. Telomeres are literally the biological countdown clock of your life. But here's the part most people don't know. Researchers at the University of California found that lifestyle and diet can lengthen telomeres again, even in adults over 60. The key is reducing oxidative stress and supporting the enzyme telomerase, which repairs those DNA caps. Certain foods do this naturally. Blueberries, olive oil, and green vegetables are powerful, but one stands out above all others. A humble food you can eat daily that directly switches on telomerase activity and protects DNA from aging stress. We'll get to that shortly. For now, understand this. Telomere decline is not permanent. Your cells still have the blueprint to stay young. The right nutrients simply remind them how. The Nobel discovery proves something profound. Aging is not just a number, it's a cellular process we can slow down and sometimes even reverse. This discovery forms the foundation of modern longevity science. But the next Nobel takes it one step further, revealing how your body actually recycles old damaged cells and builds new ones even after age 65. Nobel discovery number 2. Autophagy, the body's built-in repair switch. In 2016, Japanese cell biologist Dr. Yoshinori Umi received the Nobel Prize for uncovering one of the most powerful anti-aging systems ever found in the human body, a process called autophagy. The word means self-eating, but in reality, it's your body's natural housekeeping mechanism. It clears out damaged cells, recycles old proteins, and makes room for stronger, healthier ones to grow. Think of it as a cleaning crew working inside your tissues 24 hours a day. When you were younger, autophagy worked perfectly. That's why injuries healed fast and you rarely felt inflammation or fatigue. But after 60, this cleanup system slows dramatically. As waste builds up inside your cells, you feel it as stiffness in your joints, slower digestion, brain fog, or just tired for no reason. Over time, this cellular clutter increases the risk of diseases like Alzheimer's, diabetes, and even cancer. Dr. Osumi's discovery proved that you can reactivate this natural repair process not through drugs or surgery, but through lifestyle. Studies from the National Institutes of Health show that light fasting, regular movement, and specific nutrient-rich foods can trigger autophagy. Again, green tea, turmeric, and olive oil are known activators, but certain plant compounds like polyphenols from vegetables and berries are the real catalysts. They act as mild stressors that wake up your body's internal recycling system. Autophagy doesn't just clean cells, it teaches them how to function better. Seniors who improve this process often notice clearer skin, sharper focus, and easier movement within weeks. It's your body's built-in reset button. This Nobel discovery gave modern science a shocking truth. Aging isn't just about losing strength, it's about losing the ability to clean up and rebuild. Once you reactivate this inner repair switch, your cells begin to act decades younger, and what's truly fascinating is how the third Nobel breakthrough connects everything together. It explains how your cells actually produce the machinery that builds new tissue, repairs muscles, and sustains life itself. Nobel discovery number 3. Ribosomes, the protein factories of longevity. In 2009, another Nobel Prize was awarded to scientists Dr. Ida Yonath, Dr. Winatran Ramakrishnan, and Dr. Thomas Stites for mapping the structure of ribosomes, the tiny molecular machines inside every cell that build the proteins of life. Proteins are what make your body possible. Your muscles, skin, hormones, and even your immune cells all depend on them. Without healthy ribosomes, your body simply can't repair or renew itself. Ribosomes are like precision engineers. They take the genetic code from your DNA and translate it into living tissue. But as we age, these protein factories start to slow down and make more mistakes. Damaged ribosomes lead to weaker muscles, slower healing, and lower energy levels. For seniors, that means the difference between standing up easily or needing support between sharp thinking and mental fatigue. The Nobel team's discovery revealed something revolutionary. Your cells can rebuild their ribosomes if given the right environment. Diets rich in omega-3 fats, antioxidants, and complete amino acids support ribosome health directly. Even more exciting, mild physical activity, like walking after meals or light resistance training, sends a biological signal that tells your ribosomes to work faster and more efficiently. Recent studies published in Nature Aging found that seniors who optimized ribosomal function through nutrition and movement experienced up to 25% faster cellular repair and significantly fewer age-related complications. It's not about adding years to life, it's about adding quality to those years. When you combine this discovery with what we learned about telomeres and autophagy, the picture becomes clear. Longevity isn't a mystery, it's maintenance. Every healthy habit you build, from better nutrition to daily activity, feeds into these 3 Nobel systems that control how your body renews itself. But here's where it gets exciting. The foods you eat every day can directly support all 3 of these longevity systems, and surprisingly, they're not exotic or expensive. In fact, they're probably sitting in your kitchen right now. If you're finding this video helpful so far, and you believe more seniors deserve access to real science-backed health information like this, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel, Senior Vital Health. Every click helps us reach more older adults who are still searching for the truth about how to stay healthy, strong, and independent. And let me ask you, how's your health been lately? Are you feeling stronger? Or have you noticed any changes in your energy, memory, or balance? I'd love for you to share in the comments below. This community isn't just about learning. It's about supporting one another through real experiences. The longevity foods, what to eat to stay young from the inside out. Now that you understand the science, let's translate those Nobel discoveries into something you can actually use. Food. These are the everyday nutrients that keep your telomeres long, your autophagy active, and your ribosomes efficient. The first group is deeply colored vegetables and fruits, especially berries, beets, and leafy greens. Their natural pigments aren't just for show, they contain anthocyanins and nitrates that increase blood flow and oxygen delivery, helping your cells stay young. A Harvard study found that people over 65 who ate 1 cup of berries a day had up to 30% slower cognitive decline compared to those who rarely ate them. Next, we have healthy fats such as olive oil, avocados, walnuts, and wild salmon. These foods are rich in omega-3s, which keep your cell membranes flexible. Think of them as the oil that keeps the machinery of your ribosomes running smoothly. When combined with vegetables, these fats also help absorb antioxidants that protect your DNA from oxidative stress, one of the main causes of telomere shortening. The third pillar of longevity is protein quality. As we age, our ability to build muscle declines, which weakens our entire body. But plant-based proteins like lentils, quinoa, and chia seeds, along with clean animal sources like eggs and fish, give your body the amino acids needed to build new proteins efficiently. This supports both muscle strength and brain repair. Finally, don't underestimate fasting windows and timing. Nobel research on autophagy shows that giving your body small breaks between meals allows cells to reset and recycle damaged components. Something as simple as avoiding late-night snacks or eating your last meal 3 hours before bed can dramatically improve recovery and mental clarity. You don't need exotic supplements or costly superfoods. Real longevity begins with consistency. Feeding your body what it needs, not starving it or overwhelming it. Eat closer to nature. Keep your diet colorful and treat every meal as a signal that tells your cells, keep preparing, Keep renewing. In a moment, I'll share the single food combination that researchers believe activates all three longevity systems at once, and it's something you can start tomorrow morning. The longevity combination, the daily routine that ties it all together. What if you could activate all three Nobel discoveries, telomere protection, autophagy repair, and ribosome renewal every single day just by combining a few simple foods in your morning routine? That's exactly what longevity researchers are now discovering. The secret lies in how certain nutrients interact when consumed together. For example, starting your day with a small protein-rich breakfast that includes olive oil, berries, and green tea triggers multiple pathways simultaneously. The olive oil provides healthy fats that protect your cells from oxidative stress. The berries deliver antioxidants that defend your DNA and telomeres, and the green tea activates mild autophagy, encouraging your body to recycle old cellular waste before the day even begins. In Okinawa, Japan, one of the world's longest-living regions, many seniors follow a similar pattern without realizing it. They start mornings with plant-based proteins, colorful fruits, and healthy fats instead of processed sugar or white bread. Their diets naturally activate the same cellular repair mechanisms discovered in Nobel Prize research. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet. Just one well-balanced meal can reset your biology each morning. Combine a handful of blueberries, a drizzle of olive oil, and 1 or 2 eggs paired with green tea instead of soda or sweetened coffee. This combination fuels the mitochondria, the energy engines of your cells, while keeping your ribosomes and telomeres protected throughout the day. If you make this one change, eating intentionally for your cells, you can turn breakfast into your daily longevity switch, the cell reset cycle, how to keep your body in repair mode around the clock. The most fascinating Nobel discovery isn't just what keeps us alive longer, it's when the body repairs itself. Researchers found that your cells don't work on one steady schedule. They follow what's called a cellular repair rhythm, a natural 24-hour cycle of activation and recovery. And if you learn how to sync your habits with it, you can literally train your body to stay younger, stronger, and sharper, no matter your age. Here's how it works. During the daylight hours, your cells are in energy mode. They burn fuel, move nutrients, and produce energy for your brain and muscles. But at night, your body switches to repair mode. That's when autophagy, the Nobel Prize-winning process of cellular cleanup, kicks in. Damaged proteins, misfolded cells, and toxic waste are broken down and recycled into fresh, usable materials. The problem is modern habits interrupt this process. Late-night snacks, bright lights, constant stress, all of these send confusing signals to your internal clock. When your body doesn't know it's time to rest and repair, the cleanup never happens. Over years, this builds up into inflammation, slow recovery, and accelerated aging. The solution is simple and natural. Start by setting your cell schedule. Finish dinner at least 3 hours before bed. Dim your lights after sunset and give your body a consistent bedtime. This allows your repair systems to operate at full capacity. Then during the morning hours, feed your cells what they need to rebuild. High-quality proteins, healthy fats, and antioxidants. That's how you activate both halves of the longevity cycle. Energy during the day, repair at night. Many long-lived seniors around the world, from Sardinia to Okinawa, follow this rhythm without even realizing it. They rise with the sun, eat real food in moderation, and end their meals early in the evening. Science now confirms what they've been practicing for generations. The body repairs itself when you give it time to do so. In the next part, we'll add one final piece: how to connect these habits into a daily longevity routine anyone over 60 can follow easily starting tomorrow. The daily longevity routine. How to apply this starting tomorrow. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets to apply these Nobel discoveries. In fact, your body already knows how to do most of the work. You just have to give it the right timing and materials. Here's how to turn this into a simple real-world daily rhythm anyone over 60 can follow. Start your morning with hydration and nourishment that signal your cells it's time to energize. A glass of water followed by a light breakfast like oatmeal with blueberries, a boiled egg, or a splash of olive oil on whole grain toast activates your mitochondria and stabilizes blood sugar. If you enjoy coffee or tea, pair it with something protein-based. This combination helps regulate cortisol and supports your telomeres, the tiny caps on your DNA that protect against aging. In the afternoon, focus on movement and circulation. A 15-minute walk, light gardening, or even standing stretches after meals improves oxygen delivery to your cells and encourages the production of new mitochondria. This is how your body turns nutrients into energy and strength instead of fat storage. It doesn't have to be intense. Consistency beats intensity every time. As evening approaches, begin shifting your body toward recovery. Avoid heavy meals after sunset and keep lights dim to tell your brain it's time to release melatonin, the hormone that supports autophagy and cell repair. Herbal teas such as chamomile or hibiscus can help lower inflammation and relax your nervous system before sleep. By following this gentle rhythm, fuel, move, rest, you're not just living longer, you're living younger. Your body begins to reset its repair cycle. Your energy steadies, your mind clears, and the small aches that used to define getting older slowly fade into the background. And remember, these changes don't have to happen overnight. Every day you align your routine with how your cells are designed to function. You slow the clock just a little bit more. Now, before we close, let's include an important reminder about health and safety because longevity only matters when it's built on awareness and care. Medical disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace medical advice from your doctor or healthcare provider. Everyone's body is different, especially after 60, and what works for one person may not work for another. If you have chronic conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, or kidney issues, or if you take prescription medications, always consult your doctor before changing your diet, supplements, or daily routines. These discoveries are meant to support your health, not replace professional care. If you've made it this far, it means you care deeply about your health, and that matters because every small choice adds up. One early dinner, one walk in the sunlight, one morning coffee with real food instead of sugar. It all sends a message to your cells. Keep going. Keep renewing. Keep me strong. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. How old are you? Where are you watching from? And what's one healthy habit you're most proud of lately? Share it below in the comments. Your answer might inspire another senior watching this right now. And if you found this video valuable, please take a second to like it and subscribe to Senior Vital Health. We post science-backed videos every week designed to help you stay strong, independent, and full of life after 60. And if you'd like to support this channel and help us keep making videos like this, consider clicking the super thanks button below. Even small gifts go a long way in helping us reach more seniors around the world. Remember, age doesn't decide how alive you feel. Habits do. Stay curious, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next